Hi, hello TikTok. Making a video of myself. This is the first video. Well, second, I would say. My first video was in my language. This is a video in English. I am now 8 months clean. I am at a recovery home. I stay at a recovery home at Fort McMurray. That's 8.5 hours away from home, from where I'm from family, my kids. I don't know anybody here. I am a recovering addict and alcoholic. I come from family who are under the addiction, like still an addiction, active addiction. I go to meetings every day, nooners, which is the AA, in the evening meetings is the NA meeting. I came here not knowing anybody, but now, 8 months later, I have friends within the rooms, family, even house sisters that I live with in this beautiful home. This home and this room, I'm grateful for it. I never had this where I'm from. I lived in my mother's couch for a decade. I didn't have my own bedroom door, my own bed, my own pillow, my own sheet, but now I have all of this. Xbox, TV, games, whatever, clothes, like everything I'm grateful for. I didn't know recovery could actually be fun. I always thought, like, even just going to the movies, even just go to hang out at the mall, that you need drugs or alcohol to make it fun. But it turns out you don't. I am grateful how recovery brought the bond with my kids, my 4 beautiful kids. At first, when I was in addiction, they were ashamed of me. They were embarrassed of me. Our phone calls wouldn't last not even 2 minutes. I'm really grateful to say that now our phone calls last 2 hours, more than 2 hours, most. I'm truly grateful that they can actually look up to me and call me when they need something, and I can actually be present and be there to help. I learned that if you want to stay on the road of recovery, of sobriety, you have to change people, places, and things. That's what I did. I sacrificed a lot to be where I'm at today. I get lonely every day for my kids. I get lonely for my mom, my dad. And I know they're sick. I used to blame my mom, my dad for everything that's happened to me when I was a kid and my siblings. But I know now that it's not their fault. They're sick. I forgive my mom, my dad. I love them with all my heart. I forgive everybody who's hurt me along the way, betrayed me, lied to me, stole from me.
even though I had nothing. I forgive the ones who left me alone when I was hurt, when I was crying, when I needed someone to look up to talk to. I am the oldest of 7 of us. I have 6 younger siblings. It was hard for me to look up to somebody. I knew I couldn't live my life like that anymore, even though it was comfortable. But drugs made it comfortable. Alcohol made it comfortable. I didn't want that life that I had to be my kids' life. So I knew I had to change and to sacrifice a lot. I am learning that I am learning that at first when I went to treatment that Mark gave me, I totally thought that I needed help with an addiction problem, a drug addiction problem, an alcoholic addiction problem. But it turns out that I need help mentally, emotionally, spiritually. I am working within to fix myself, to heal my traumas. I'm not going to lie. There's something about my mother's house that I always miss, and it's always about the using part. But for me, I see that as a way of my demons just trying to get me back to where it wants me to be, and that's to be low and continue using until it gets to me. Ever since I became sober and Mark gave me, like I'm, I guess you could say, very spiritual, that I am learning about energies, negative and positive. I am in a battle every single day once I wake up with a negative energy about what goes on up here, because when I'm happy, when there are days when I'm truly happy, but up here will make me think about the past and what happened to me and bring up all these emotions like sadness, depression, anger. And that's what I'm learning that that's what it's trying to do. I love me now. I see that I abandoned myself so many years, so many times. I put myself so last because I was just trying to be a good sibling, a good daughter, that my needs didn't matter. My wants, my desires meant nothing. But I know now that I matter. I have a voice. And I love where I'm at today. Sobriety is beautiful. Breathing air is beautiful. Waking up is beautiful. Sleeping in peace is beautiful. Life itself is beautiful. I love you guys. Take care. Peace, love, and light.